We are talking about something groundbreaking, very important, dire, necessary for survival, #1 priority. That's what we're talking about today. And it is a gift guide for a stationery or craft lover. And I think that this is so dire because you're very particular. You want very specific items, if you're like me at least, and you want the best of the best quality. You want it to match your aesthetic. There's just like a lot of things that go into it. I think it's very similar to buying clothing for somebody else. It's just very difficult to do. So if you have a crafty person, stationery lover on your list for people to buy for this holiday season, get your notes app out because we have things to write down. And if you're just another person like me who loves stationery, this is for you too. Because I'm always looking at videos like this, getting ideas to buy for myself. We have it separated into categories. So planner covers, storage, pens and markers, sticker printers, accessories, stickers. And then I also just have like a list of places that I like to buy from. And so starting with planners. So let's just talk about what I've been using this year and what I'm going to use next year. So this year I have been in a Hobonichi Weeks and a Hobonichi cousin. I'm a Hobonichi girl through and through. But planners are very personal, and I wouldn't gift this to somebody unless you are absolutely so sure that this is the exact one they want. Even for like a Hobonichi Weeks, if you know they want a Hobonichi Weeks, like please be sure or confident of the color you are getting them. And for myself for next year, as I said, Hobonichi girl through and through. So this is my Hobonichi Weeks for next year, and then this is my Hobonichi Techo Original for next year. And there are obviously many options for different types of planners. And so as I said, just be confident. If you're gonna gift somebody a planner, be very sure. I also haven't gotten this in the mail yet, but I've ordered a case study habit tracker for next year. That's at least my plan right now. I'm gonna try it out in December and then just see if I like it, and then I might implement it for 2026 if I do, because I usually put my habits in my Hobonichi Weeks, but I think I wanna see them all at once, and I want to have it on my desk as a separate thing from my planner. So we're just gonna see how it works, but that's also an idea for you. And then also wall calendars. I don't have one right now. I have a little tear off one. Let me show it to you. This is the one that I have for 2026. It's just the Penco wall calendar, and it's like one of the tear off ones. And it's mini, and it's not, I mean, I haven't used it yet, so I don't know for sure, but it's currently not exactly what I want. There's a different brand that I really, really want. I can't think of the name, but I'll try to put it into the video. And then there's also like a big year-long view from Case Study, the place that I'm getting the habit tracker from, and they're beautiful. And I thought about getting one of those, but I don't think that that's right for me, but it might be right for you or the person you're gifting for. Next category, planner covers. So this is the planner cover I have for next year. It's the Hobonichi Beautiful People cover. And then same for this one. This is the Hobonichi Beautiful People cover for the Hobonichi Original. And then I like to swap out the covers that I'm using. And so this one is also a Hobonichi cover, clearly. And I can't think of what it's called, but I will insert it into the video as well. But I love this one. This one's cute, and I see myself using it for years to come because I just like switching them out every once in a while. And then also this is a different type of journaling system that I use. I use this for like junk journaling, morning pages. What do people call it? Where it's just like random notes. Commonplace, I think. I don't know. I use this for not planning, but they do have planner inserts, but it's just another example of a different planner cover. And then on my cousin for this year, this is just like a clear cover that I have on it, and then obviously put stickers on underneath it. And same thing for planners. Planner covers are it's less serious than buying the actual planner, but it's still very personal, and I would be very confident before buying one for somebody. Next category is storage. I have two main things that I use for my stationery and craft storage. Actually, kind of three. Starting with that one, I use that as you've seen in the transitions. It's very expensive, and I was able to kind of get it through my work because they have like a nice program where they buy you like office supplies, and so I used it for that. And then my two main like portable types of storage for stationery is this is the Delphonics pouch, and this is a Toyo toolbox. So the Delphonics pouch has been my like main daily carry. I kind of just carry this around my house. I did get one comment when I posted about buying this because I said in the video that I wanted to buy this because I wanted something that was a little more portable and like less of a big deal to carry around than this, because this is really heavy right now, but I have different supplies in here. I'll explain that in a moment. But people were like, you must have a big house. I think it was one person. was like, oh my gosh, you must have like a ginormous mansion house. Like I can't imagine like needing a bag to carry around my stationery supplies in my own house. And it's like, do you never journal in your office upstairs and then also want to journal on the couch downstairs later? And then it's just like, if I had all these things in my hands, it'd be a lot and I would drop a lot. And if I can make my life 2% less stressful, I'm gonna do it. So this is the Delphonics stationery pouch. And I think it's a medium in railroad pinstripes, and it has this really pretty blue color on the inside. So I keep like my little glue in here, my little whiteout that is cream colored for the hobonichi. There's Tombos and a ruler in there. I don't know if you could see it. Tombos and a ruler and little things for stickers. I also keep my e-reader in here and my daily pages. I've been doing my morning pages in this little guy lately instead of my Paper Republic. I kind of go back and forth between the two. And then I also keep my weeks in here. But I'm obsessed with her and I'm very happy with this purchase. Now for the Toyo toolbox. I love this. I love it. It is quite pricey, but there are dupes at I think Michael's and Target right now that look really nice. I've actually considered getting the red one for other supplies because I just have so much and I need better storage. But in here right now has been, how can I show you this? Where I've been keeping supplies for puppets because I've been making stop motion puppets. And so I kind of needed two forms of storage for carrying those things around my house because like journaling, I've also been working on my puppets upstairs and downstairs. And let me show you my puppets really quick. So this is where I'm keeping the puppet body. This is one of them. It doesn't have its head on though. Let me put its head on. So I have two. One is meant to be my husband, one is meant to be me. And so this one is my husband's head. So that's my husband. Then we also have the arms, but those are on a different step. And then that's me. And then here are the plans, but I need my Toyo toolbox so I can carry around all the supplies for that because there's kind of a lot of supplies for it. Now moving on to the next category, which is pens and markers. So there's no order into which I'm gonna go and there's a lot we need to go through for this category. So we're just gonna start going and then I'll let you know if one of them is like my favorite and I use it a lot, okay? Okay, so these are the Uniball Zento 0.7. These are my morning pages pen because it just writes so thick and smooth, literally like you're writing on like a freshly Zamboni'd ice skating rink. It's so nice. So these are one of my favorites. Next we have a few different categories of the Uniball 1 pen. Okay, so I believe that I got these colors in a pack. And these ones are 0.7 millimeters and these are very bright, vibrant, fun colors and I like the way that these ones write a lot. It's very close to the Zento for me. The Zento is like a little bit smoother. They're like just as smooth, it's just that one's a little more inky and so it feels smoother if that makes sense. And then I have a million of these ones which is just the same pen in black. I have a million of these around the house. This is probably like my go-to pen. I always have one in my bag. Zento can be a little too thick for certain purposes. Like in my Hobonichiweeks, I'm rarely using that one because the Hobonichiweeks, the squares are just so small, the grid. And so usually that one is just morning pages, but this one I will use it in my Hobonichiweeks. And then lastly, there's just no good way to hold these pens up. And then we have the same style of pen for this Hobonichi collab, but this one is a 0.38 and so it's much thinner and personally my handwriting doesn't look as great with a thinner pen. And so I'm not grabbing these as often, but oops, the colors on these ones are really nice. I love the colorways for this. And that's it for the Uniball 1 pens. Next is my Lamy Safari fountain pen. It's very kind of like I need to clean it pretty bad right now. For a majority of the year, I was using this pen in all of my journals. Strayed away from it for a little, but that's kind of, I just go in phases with everything in my life. And so this will probably be phased back in soon. Next on the list is the Pentel Matte Top pens, and these are so fun. You do have to like kind of scribble a lot before they get going because I don't know, I feel like it just kind of gets dried out at the tip a little bit, so you gotta wake it up. And then once it does, it's like the most vibrant colors you've ever seen before in your life, and you can layer over them. So if I were to draw with the dark blue pen and then layered over it with the light blue pen, they don't mix. It's like possible. It's crazy. I like don't understand how it works, but these are some of my favorites for like doodling. Next is a classic. These are mild liners. I have so many of these. This is just the like pastel colors that I have. These are great for in your Hobonichi because I don't think I mentioned this yet, but Hobonichi you can't use alcohol-based markers markers because it'll bleed through a lot. And so all the markers I'm going to show you are safe for in your hobonichi. And so these are great. And there's so many colors. Next are Tombow brush pens. These are my favorite. I have so many of these, but these are just the ones that I was keeping in my Delphonics pouch. And one side is a brush tip and the other side is just like thin marker tip. And so I use the thin size for thin side, and so I use the thin side for crossing things out in my hobonichi, and then the brush side I use for like drawing or if I want to like highlight a whole section in my hobonichis. I love these. I do use these a lot more than I use the mild liners. Next is the Zebra Sarasa clip pens. These are really nice. They glide just as smoothly as the Pentel ones, or almost just as smoothly, I would say. These are like a little below, but the colors of like this vintage set are really cute and I do love these pens a lot. And then we have this marker, which is called the Starflake brush by Pentel, and it's just like the lightest dusting of glitter over the page and it's beautiful. This does bleed through a little bit in the hobonichi, so be careful with that. I really love this. I got this when I was in New York and it was a very exciting find. I think I got it at Yoseika. Very pretty, very fun. That is it for pens and markers. So now on to the next section, which is sticker printers. I have 3 options to talk about for sticker printers, but 2 of them I can't like pick up and show you just because it would be a little annoying, so I'll show you photos of them. So the first option is the Polaroid High Print, and this is the only mini one that I use. I've posted a lot about this on my TikTok. I love this one. I did a whole series on mini sticker printers because I used, what is it, like the Sprocket one before. That was the first one I tried and I did not like it at all. It printed so blue. I was upset. And it's because it's like a thermal printer or something like that. And this one actually will like go out, do a layer of yellow, go back in, do a layer of red, and it's like that. So it's different from the thermal ones. I loved it. But it was giving me some issues with like connecting to the app. But then there was a like, I think a software update on the app and it completely fixed all of the problems I was having with it. So I'm just saying, buyer beware. I do love it, but I had a little portion of a rough patch with it, but now it's fixed. So do with that what you will. And then next is the Lien sticker printer. And that one, it is kind of like a Cricut. So it will like print the sticker and then it will go out to the other side of the printer and it will cut the stickers out, which is super nice. One complaint I see a lot about this printer is that the stickers aren't like super sticky. Like you can lift them up and move them, but I honestly like that, and it's not like it's falling all over the place and gonna like slide off and your sticker isn't gonna stay in place. It will stay in place. It's just you can lift it up and put it back down. I don't know how many times you can, but there's been some times where, you know, like you place a sticker and you're like, oh, it's not where I wanted it. And so it's nice that you can lift it up and move it. So I don't hate that, but I have seen people online talk about how they don't like that, and I like that printer. And then lastly, I don't actually know the name of it. Okay, I think it's called the Epson ET 2850, and it's just like a normal printer. I sing this printer's praises because I don't know what the technology is called, but it's not like a normal ink cartridge like a normal printer would be. It's like you put the liquid ink into like these little tanks and it lasts forever. Like I haven't had to replace ink in that thing and I use it constantly. And I've had it for probably over a year now. It's amazing. And so you can just buy sticker printer, like regular printer paper size sticker printer. And I have translucent sticker paper and matte sticker paper. And I love using that for printing stickers. And I print everything else on it. Like you can print normal photos like you would print off at Walgreens on it. The world is your oyster when you have the Epson ET 2850. I love that printer. And I never have like connecting issues with the Wi-Fi in my phone or anything like that, which is like common issues with printers. Printers are usually like the bane of everybody's existence. Not that one. I love that printer so much. The next category is a very exciting one. Probably my favorite category, and it is just like stationery accessories. We will start with some clips. So these are probably my most asked about product on any video I've ever done. It's always, where did you get the fish clips? And it's so unfortunate for me because I don't think there's any way to do like affiliate links with this store, which I'm happy for them. It looks like so successful and so like amazing that they don't have to be able to like do affiliate links to like be successful or anything like that. Good for them. Unfortunately for me, it is what I get asked about the most. These are from Boston General Store, and these are one of my favorite things of all time when it comes to stationery. They're so cute. They do leave a little bit of an indent in your paper, which does not bother me at all. Like this is my planner. I'm dragging it through dirt with me. Doesn't bother me one bit. And they're so cute, so whatever. I usually will use it, bookmark the page that I go to the most often in my Hobonichi weeks, which is the week that we're on. And so I use it for that a lot, or I'll just use it to clamp down as I'm making a new spread. So cute, I love them. Next we have the classic Penco clampy. I wasn't gonna get this color ever. Like there was two that I was thinking about buying. One was a lighter blue color, and then I think one was like a cream and green. Print on it was green, and then the color of the clamp was cream. Those were the two that I always had my eye on. But then I went to High Tide store in downtown LA. They had like all of the colors, and luckily I had my Hobonichiweeks with me, and I had it in this case, which is the one I plan on using for 2026 as my primary case. And I was like, this combo looks really cool. And so I got a highlighter yellow see-through one, which was not on my radar at all, and I love it. And then another mention for a little clip that I don't own, but I saw it when I was at Chicago Stationery Fest last year, and it is from Riley's desk, and it's called the Big Stretch Acrylic Clip. I do not have it. I'm not a cat person. I actually don't like cats. But Riley's desk is amazing. We're going to talk about some stickers from Riley's desk later in the video. And that one just deserved a shout out because it's beautiful. Next we have the Tombow Dots adhesive. So this is like the main thing that I'm doing junk journaling with. And it's amazing because you can buy, it's like refillable. The pink refills are the ones that I like. So get the pink dot one. Specifically for Hobonichiweeks users. This is the whiteout that you need. It's like a cream colored whiteout, and the tip is very thin, and like the whiteout itself is very thin, and it's like the perfect size for the grid in a Hobonichiweeks, and it matches the color perfectly. It's called the Whipper or Wiper Petite Cream Tape 4mm. It's amazing. Next is just some classic washi tape. I didn't realize that I had two of the same ones on here, but I will try to link exactly where I got each one of them. But washi tape is always a good gift idea. This is one of my personal favorites. Kukuyo IS205 Endless Stamp. So fun. You like click the letters together. I will show you. A lot of other letter stamps, it's just you're doing one at a time, and sometimes it gets misaligned, and that's no fun. Okay, so this is one of the single letters, and as you can see, a puzzle piece on either side, and they fit into each other. So I have them all together right now, and you just... beautiful. But I will say, again, if you use a Hobonichi, you cannot use the alcohol-based stamp pad ink, and you have to get a chalk-based one, which I have the one that I use linked in my Amazon storefront, and I will try to remember to put it in the video right now, but I don't have any right now, which I need to order more. I just ran out. Last thing for the accessories lineup is a binder for all of your stickers. So as you can see, it's just like little clear see-through things, and you put your sticker sheets in there. Sometimes I have to cut the sticker sheet in half if it's like an extra thick wide one for it to fit, but it's really nice to just have your stickers all in one place. And that is a perfect segue into our next category, which is stickers. I'm only going to show you, I think, 2 specific sticker sheets in the video, and then the rest I will post as overlay, just so I don't have to go through my entire sticker binder with you guys right now. So first we have these, and this is from a stationery shop in London, and my husband and I went on our honeymoon in London, Paris, Italy, and I saw this store in person and I fell in love. And so every year for our anniversary, my husband buys me a watercolor set from there because I got into watercoloring on the honeymoon. And I love these little stickers that say "with love."
Toss, toss.
And then we also have Deco Beauty nail stickers. And so nail stickers are a game changer for stationery, especially if you're using like a Hobonichiweeks, or if you're using a habit tracker and you want to use a sticker instead of a little check mark. These are so little and so cute and fit perfectly. Because I don't want to use like the big stickers on my Hobonichiweeks because I use that for practical reasons, not for cutesy decorating reasons. There's a time and a place. These are good for Hobonichiweeks. Now we're going to be talking about places where a lot of these places you can get stickers from, and I've gotten stickers from, but then we're also going to be talking about a few that are just like good stores that you can go to in person. Some of them have brick and mortar, some of them don't have websites, but these are places that I love shopping for craft and stationery supplies at. First, as I mentioned before, Riley's desk. So cute. One of my favorite stickers of all time is from there, which is this one that says paint water, gourmet paint water, fresh, $3.99. There's a whole sticker sheet by them that has like a mini version of that sticker on it, and it has other really cute ones on it, and I've been wanting that sticker sheet personally. So for anybody who I know who's watching this video, that's a gift idea for me. And then Hanakin is another good one. They have these really cute like little tomato butt stickers that I have, and they have a lot of other cute designs. And then Case Study, I've mentioned them twice in the video. They had the habit tracker thing, and then also the big wall calendar, and they have a lot of other cool stuff. Haven't tried them yet because I'm still waiting for the package that I purchased. So I'll let you know, but like I can't imagine that it's gonna be anything less than amazing, perfect, beautiful, wonderful, because it looks amazing, perfect, beautiful, wonderful. Okay, and then Lazy Cherry Club. This is one that my friend Haley and I shop at a lot. I've gotten her multiple gifts from there. They have very cute stuff. Gem Strawberries. This place I believe is where I got my friend Haley the little bunny pink charm. It's very cute. And I want one for myself now. Naoshi, I recently got a sticker sheet from this artist when I was in LA, and then I ordered it again for my friend Haley on Etsy. Molly Illustrations, another good one for stickers. I believe they are found on Etsy as well. Wonko, another one that is on Etsy that I have bought for my friend Haley before and that I personally love. They have really cute stuff. He Cooking Diary, H-E-E Cooking Diary. Very cute stuff on that one. I think this is the one that has a lot of blue illustrations with a bear that I think are just the most adorable thing I've ever seen before in my life. And then WMS & Co. This one, I believe, just sells a bunch of different like stationery brands and like a bunch of other stuff too, like office supplies, not supplies, but like furniture kind of. They have a lot of cool stuff on that website. Okay, and then Dana 8 Oatmeal, lots of cute wiener dog stickers and stationery. I saw them also at Chicago Stationery Fest last year, which I'm very excited to go to this year, and you should go also. Hosted by Paper and Pencil, which is the next place that I have on here. I don't think they have a website, but I've been to their storefront multiple times. Love it, obsessed. Let's see if they, oh, actually, can you shop now? Did I say pencil and paper? I meant paper and pencil if I did. Okay, I don't think, besides getting a gift card, you can't shop online, which I'm sorry. You should take a trip to Chicago. Chicago's a beautiful city, very fun to visit. So you should go there and visit them if you're able to. And then we have Gentle Thrills. I have a tarot card deck from them. So cute, so cute. It's my favorite tarot card deck I've ever seen before in my life. Use it almost every day and I'm obsessed, which that's not necessarily stationery, but I think they have stationery, because why did I put this on this list otherwise? They do have stationery. No wonder I put them on this list. Okay, so they have like some cool labels. They have some cute cards, cool notebook. Oh, and they have stickers. Wait, I have a mystery pack from them. Should we open it right now? Because I just noticed you could buy this on their website. This is what it looks like. I got this when I was in LA from, what is that place called? It was so cute. I want to go back when I'm in LA again. What the heckaroo is it called, you guys? I'm serious. It was right next to Shorthand. Crush and Touch Art Supply. That's where I got this, and I loved that store. Okay, let's see what we got in here. Oh my gosh, I think this like might be a match to a magnet that I have from them. It's not, but it's so cute. There's 3 things. Oh, this is like the logo. This is the back of it. Those are really cute. I'm happy with that. I'm glad we did this together on camera. Let me show you the magnet. I think it's from Gentle Thrills, but it might not be. Okay, it's definitely not from Gentle Thrills, but I did get it at Crush and Touch, and that like circle red confused me. But it says make art today. Very cute. I keep it on my little big tool chest thingy. My camera is starting to overheat, so we need to do some rapid firing. So Rob Air, I believe is how we're pronouncing that name. She is a local artist to me, and she has some very, very cute stickers. I think she has an Etsy shop. Martina's Tiny Store, classic for stationery lovers. SRM Prints, another one that's local to me. She has an Etsy store that doesn't sell everything that she keeps in store because she carries like other brands and stuff that are stationery supplies. So if you're ever in Rockford, Illinois or Northern Illinois, you should make the trip and see SRM Prints in person. Mel Andrel is another really good one. I have some washi tapes from her, and I've gifted some to my friend Haley as well. I Loot Paperie, another really cute one. I believe they were at Chicago Stationery Fest last year, but can't quite remember. I think so. And they have some really cute stuff. Lastly, Style Tongue, which is Katie, who I would now say is one of my internet friends. I met her on TikTok, and she creates some leather journal covers, and she has this really cute leather charm that she puts like on the front of like a Paper Republic. It's like a star. It's like a leather star, and it's so cute, so beautiful. Definitely follow her and buy from her. Okay, and then lastly is these little charms. These little journal charms for your Louis Carmen or Paper Republic from July Rose Jewelry. Mine is engraved and says Backlog Dreams, and they're just beautiful. And this I think is probably one of the safest options for gifting somebody who loves stationery. Specifically if they have a Paper Republic or a Louis Carmen, this is a very good idea. Very good. They also have other really pretty options for journal charms. That is it. I clearly love stationery shopping, so make sure that you tell me in the comments what I didn't mention on this list that you think that I should spend my money on and at and support other small, local to you or me stationery artists, stores. Just tell me where to buy stuff from because I love stationery shopping and craft shopping. I hope that you or your loved one loves the little goodies that you buy for yourself or them. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday, and make sure that you subscribe to me, hit the bell notification, helps me out so much. Give the video a thumbs up, comment where I should shop from, or what your favorite thing was that I showed you, I don't know. And then I'm also on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, clearly. And so make sure you're following me in all places.